Meanwhile, Pakistan has condemned as illegal India's move to abolish disputed Kashmir's special status, saying it will exercise all possible options to counter the move. The warning comes after the Indian government revoked Article 370 with immediate effect, stripping Kashmir of the special autonomy it has enjoyed for 7 decades.
India's Home Minister announced the presidential decree today in Parliament to loud protests from opposition lawmakers. Under Article 370, Kashmir was allowed its own constitution and flag. It had autonomy over all matters except defense, foreign affairs and communications.
Ahead of the announcement, the government imposed a security lockdown in the Indian-administered parts of Kashmir. Since midnight, all telecommunications have been shut down. Some politicians were also reportedly placed under house arrest.
Tens of thousands of Indian troops were deployed over the last 10 days. Meanwhile, Pakistan held an emergency meeting to discuss India's decision. And in a statement, Prime Minister Imran Khan said it has the potential to blow up into a regional crisis.
Kashmir is claimed in full by Pakistan and India, but ruled in parts by both. 2 of the 3 wars India and Pakistan have fought since their independence from British rule were over Kashmir.
And now for the latest on the situation, we're crossing to Neha Punya, and she's in New Delhi. So, Neha, what's the latest from today's parliamentary debates?
Parliament started discussing this issue in the early hours of Monday, Glenda and Steve, and that discussion is still ongoing. Like you said, when that proposal was read out by India's Interior Minister Amit Shah, there was a huge din from the opposition benches, and that kind of protest has continued through the day as well, with the opposition parties continuing to make ruckus at every step of the way. They've accused the government of bringing in this revocation in a high-handed manner by not consulting Parliament, by doing it at a time when there's no government in place in Jammu and Kashmir. The government there fell in 2018, and since then the state has been under the indirect rule of the government here in New Delhi. And there's also been criticism from those leaders who are not in Parliament, essentially the leaders from Kashmir, who've accused India of betraying Kashmir, because Article 370 is the basis on which they say Kashmir became a part of India post 1947, and they're saying with this move, they've essentially nullified Kashmir's accession to the Indian Union.
And Neha, how's been the reaction, or how are the people of India responding to the decision to scrap Article 370?
Opinion is sharply divided. Many supporters of the BJP, mostly right-wing Hindu groups, have celebrated this announcement. There were celebrations in different parts of the country by BJP supporters, but many others have sounded a note of caution and alarm. They're saying that this is not the right way to go, because you can't force a people to become a part of a country. It has to come with their consent and will, and in this case that's not happened. Like you said, in Kashmir there's a complete clampdown, so many people in Kashmir don't even know this decision has been taken, and it's unclear when that suspension of internet services and phone services will be lifted. So currently very, very sharply divided as far as the opinion in India is concerned on this move by the Indian government.
All right, many thanks for that. Neha Punya speaking to us from New Delhi.